My fellow luminaries, I present to you Holden. The reason why I pulled him is to fight my new nemesis. Since Doki Doki 3, Hell 3 is one to give me the Watusi and continually put me in a pretzel, I've decided to get Holden to help me fight Anora. So, let's get into one of the best reasons why I decided to pick this matchup. Steadfast conviction. All seeing eyes reveal shadows nowhere to hide, as Holden delivers judgment, deals 2 hits of damage equal to 160% of his defense to all enemies. Each attack has 35% chance to dispel 1 buff, and attack down, res, down resistance for 2 turns with double the chance to land when it's a crit. Ladies and gentlemen, this skill has a 70% chance to hit if you crit. We'll get into how you build him in a second. But let's finish up his skills. Devastating Strike. Holden deals damage equal to 400% of his defense to a single enemy, with 60% chance to push the target's turn meter back by 100% and maximize their school cooldowns. His skill 2 effectively takes an enemy out the fight. I would actually lead with his skill 2 in a PvP fight if the enemy does not have bulwark or any type of immunity from the characters that you can't strip. Head back to the Dispel for one moment. I would go up to here to upgrade him, just for the simple fact that this chance becomes 100% when you crit. That means guaranteed he's stripping. Guaranteed attack down and resistance to other debuffs down. This is hard to pass up, people. And just 2 skill ups. This one I'll go all the way 5. 100, making his 60% chance 100% chance here is huge to getting it done. So right now I'm looking at 8 skill lattices invested into him, bare minimum. Holden delivers punishment, dealing 3 hits of damage equal to 90% of his defense to a single enemy. Each hit has a 15% chance to apply defense down for 1 turn. This is not the most interesting part of his kit. When entering battle, for every 500 defense, increase own counterattack rate by 7% and its damage dealt by 3.5%. Now, his base defense, like once you get him to like max level, is about 862. When I'm looking at this, you're looking at 5,000 defense to get his counterattack rate to 70%. It's doable, I think, just because of 2 sets. This defense set, you know, a better way to illustrate this might be in the shells. This defense set that gives you 45% defense, so that's like a whole skill module really. And around Mythic and Strive, that gives you about 20 more %, but also this awesome effect after being attacked advances his turn meter. You can get into a point where Holden is getting a hit, then attacking them, getting hit, then attacking them, and his meter is going up each time this happens. You can get caught in a whirlwind of rage and steel. For this attack, I'm looking at this part right here. I'll be honest, it's probably not the best idea to upgrade this upgrade it last. For PvP, upgrade this first. For PvE, upgrade this first. Skill 3 first for PvE, skill 2 first for PvP, my opinion. Now, the best way to get his defense up, and one of the best ways is the fact that Artisan right here. Don't worry about these base stats. Like, let's find one that's level 40, or at least like a higher level. 37. He gives you about 400 defense base, which is pretty good, and then another 700 when his skill activates, and when you awaken him, it decreases the skill cooldown. So, to be honest, that's 700 defense, and you're putting a shield on one of your allies, making him a great support and DPS and counterattacker. Now, he doesn't have a taunt, so you could leave him for last, but there's so many cleaves and AoE attacks in this game, it will be hard not to hit him. And all of the bosses do AoEs for the most part, except Doki Doki, who just the attacks are random. I'll be honest, and they're real random. But Terramaton in particular, and Honora, they love AoEs. They AoE you to death. So I definitely suggest them for those two bosses. I mean, I don't really need him for Nana, but he might be of some use for you. Upgrading those, beating her in record time, but he doesn't really do nothing for speed or anything like that, so I would stay away from that. On a side note, this blue stage right here is annoying, and it counterattacks a lot, and he can't really do anything against it because it's blue. So I kind of wish he was able to counterattack with the blue guys. It'd be a funny match. And the invincibility on this guy is annoying, so you will be attacking him and hitting nothing but air. So Messiah is an annoying unit, and I don't think you can strip his invincibility. So yeah, really annoying unit to deal with. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I got everything. Shell choice, modules, which ones to skill up. Yeah. So my luminaries, that was my overview of Holden with the upgrade, everything you might need to know. I think he's a really cool character. Can't wait to use him for Aurora. I got him maxed out. I'm trying to get some decent relics on him. This might subject to change depending on how he does. Remember, he's gonna need crit rate somewhere in the kit. Substats are gonna really matter with him, so try to fit that in somewhere, because you 1000% want his skills to crit. You do not want them not to crit, and if you can sneak some crit damage in on him, you might be pretty good. I don't know how much counterattack rate you would probably want, but me personally, I would try to hit that threshold. Now, that might be a reason to upgrade his skill 1, because this actually does not. So, yeah, doesn't do anything with the counterattack rate. I thought it did. Oh, here it is. It's the last one. Now, if you do want to skill up this character all the way and increase the counterattack rate and the final damage granted, it might be a good idea, because this can add up very quickly, and it will make the math way easier to get to 100% counterattack rate. It's still the same 10, same 5,000 defense. That's his secret number. That's his key number. But to get to that, but instead of 70%, it will be 100%. And nothing cooler than every time this dude gets hit, who's super tanky and can put a shield on himself, he can reduce the enemy's defense. Please remember the artisan shell. 5,000 is not exactly the key number here. It could be 4,300, and then once the artisan shell activates, you can hit that counterattack rate, the 100% counterattack rate we're looking for, and we want the 100% crit rate. So that's what we're really looking for with the character. So a little correction there, and attacked him based off his own defense, which at 5,000 would be a lot. But now would it? That would be a lot of defense. So yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is my overview of Holden. Yeah, stay lit, my fellow Illuminaries. Y'all have a great night, day, or night, day, or winter solstice, wherever you summer solstice, I should say. And let's hope the clock doesn't strike midnight on this stream. Stay lit, my Illuminaries.